Hey, what's up? It's Claire. I am back with another YouTube video, an Apex video. I've been gone from YouTube for a couple months now. I didn't mean to take a break, but I was having some technical difficulties with my editing software, but that's all sorted out now. I'm gonna try to upload more videos now. But anyway, today I have a Season 8/9 settings video. My last settings video was for Season 6, I'm pretty sure, and since then I have completely changed a lot of my settings. So this video is long overdue and we can just get right into it. So these are my settings. A lot of the gameplay settings are the same, but I've changed a couple things. I want to explain why. So interact prompt style is on compact. I like the look of it more now. The default view was a little too distracting for me. Crosshair damage feedback. I turned this off. There are a bunch of YouTube videos that explain why this might be helpful to turn it off. Basically, it makes it so you can, one, see your target a little better without having the crosshair kind of blocking part of your view. It's also a little more accurate when showing which shots you're hitting and missing, but it's also personal preference. I think my gameplay has benefited from it in a good way, so I have it off. Damage numbers, I have it on both. After I turned crosshair damage feedback off, I changed the damage numbers to both because the floating and the stacking gives me a little more feedback of when I'm hitting shots individually, but also gives me information on how much total damage I've done. Ping opacity I have on default. I've never really seen a difference between default and faded. Obituaries on, minimap rotation off. Weapon auto cycle on empty off. Auto sprint on. Double tap sprint off. Incoming damage feedback 2D and 3D both. Taking damage closes deathbox or crafting menu off. Hop up, pop up on. Streamer mode off. Anonymous mode disabled. Usage sharing enabled. Cross platform play enabled. Performance display off. For a while I played with this on, especially when it first came out, but it became really distracting. Club invites on, colorblind mode, tritanopia, subtitles off, subtitle side normal, enable accessible chat features off, convert incoming voice to chat text off. So my controller settings. So I've changed a bunch of these and I really want to explain some of the reasons why, and it might help some other people because it definitely helped my gameplay by changing some of these. So I have button layout on button puncher. Even though I have two paddles, the left one is for jump and the right one is for crouch, it still helps me not accidentally punch the air when I'm just playing and I accidentally press R3, which I have done. And it sucks. Stick layout, default, interact reload button on tap for both. Crouch button toggle, aim hold, survival slot button on. I rarely use the survival items. It's a super new feature. I just forget it's there. I should probably use it more, but I have it on. L2, R2 button dead zones none. Menu cursor speed. I turned this up a little bit because it's easier to go through death boxes, especially if you're trying to armor swap. Ideally, I would like this to be maxed out to the very maximum cursor speed, but I'm trying to work my way up there. So I have the slider speed kind of put in the middle range. Okay, so my movement and aiming settings. This is probably what most people are here to see. My last settings video, I think I was doing 5-3 steady with dead zone set to none. As you can see, I completely changed it. So right now I'm running a 5 look sensitivity, 4 ADS, and then response curve linear, look dead zone small. These are my per optics. I have 1x and 2 times optics set to 4, 3 to 8 times optics set to 5, and then 10 times it's set to 6. So I think at the beginning of season 7 was when I changed my response curve from steady to linear. If you're not familiar with the steady or linear response curves, steady is very similar to classic, but it's a little more stiff feeling when you aim and you look around. The reason I liked it was because it helped me basically aim and control recoil easier, especially with a 3 ADS sense. I had to pull my stick down a whole lot to control recoil, which was really helpful at the time, especially when I was still trying to get better at the game. But over time, and the main reason why I changed to linear was because it felt like I was almost fighting my controller to do what I wanted to do. When I was aiming and looking around or anything like that, it felt like I was almost dragging my stick through mud. I don't know how else to explain it. Even if I turned my look and ADS sense up on steady, it still felt really just difficult to use. So I switched to linear. The reason I chose linear is because basically every person that I know that uses linear is cracked. Now, not saying changing your response curve will automatically make you like the greatest player in the world or anything, but changing from steady to linear looked like a really interesting challenge for me. The appeal and the control that you can get when you master linear, it just looked really fun and exciting. Any progress I was making with steady, it was very slow, even though I'd been using it for multiple seasons at that point. And especially when I started feeling like I was fighting against my controller. So going from steady to linear, as you can imagine, it was a huge jump for me, especially because I don't play in a very high sense. Anyway, yeah, that is why I switched to linear. Now the look dead zone, if you have it set to none with linear, I don't know anyone that does this, but like even if you have a pretty new controller, it'll probably show signs of stick drift. So most people have this on small, including me. One of the reasons why I wasn't making videos even though I was still streaming Apex was because the gameplay, none of it was exciting. Like I was learning a completely new sensitivity and I was not getting exciting games. I wasn't getting many kills. Basically all of season 7 was me struggling to learn linear. I have my movement dead zone set to small. I have inverted look set off and then vibration off. You can't see it down here because there's a glitch with the interface, but I don't have advanced look controls on. I've tried them. I might try them again later, but it's a little too like tedious for me to try to find my sensitivity. My video brightness, sometimes I move this around depending on the time of the day because basically my setup is in front of this giant window, and rather than having to like change my monitor settings every time, I just use this brightness slider. So yeah, but normally it's on like just the default, the middle. Field of view 110, sprint view shake minimal, master volume 100, sound effects volume 100, dialogue volume, I think I had this set to like 50 before. Honestly, the reason why it's not at 100% is because if someone's spam pinging and the voice lines just keep playing over and over again, I don't want them to be super loud, so I just have it turned down. Music volume 5% because I like hearing the music when I drop into games. Lobby music 0. Disable voice chat on. I don't use voice chat. I don't like using voice chat. And then I have convert incoming voice to chat text off. So yeah, those are all my settings. I know I'm filming this at the end of season 8, but these are the settings that I will be using in season 9 anyway. I can't imagine changing them. And if I do, I'll just make an updated video. So yeah, I hope you found this video helpful in some way. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to be updated when I next upload, which I will be doing. I know I flaked out for months, but I'm trying to upload more. And like I said, I stream over on Twitch. I play a lot of Apex Legends, but I also play Crunker. I might be making some Crunker videos here. I'm not sure yet. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.